Good afternoon. It is March the 7th, 2016. Time to kick off another week of trading, and we had a really good day of trading. Everything really kind of worked today. First sell was 95 to 2,000. Second sell was 4 to 9. Love our number 2 points. Our first buy was 85 to 80. Hit that right on the opening, so we caught the market just right. All the trades worked well for us. Started off with our 5-minute buy stop sell stop bar, Nancy's tweezers, our monkey just grinning from ear to ear today. Well, maybe not here, but there's one loser. Worked the market higher and higher and higher. B top plus. This B was a loser. No trade on that S. This S right here eventually worked. This B worked. No trade on that S. This S worked. So pretty good day trading, all things considered. Looking at the again, we thought 2,000 plus was where the market was headed, and we got up to 2004. Look at our F1 screen. Tomorrow there is no news. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. Look at our number 2, our F2 screen. This is a pretty square distribution. So right here, this kind of closing this 95 area would be what I would guess. If we were to close it right here in this area, we'd be selling the 99 to 04, sell 1. 9 to 14, sell 2. On the buy side, we'd be picking up the 85 to 90. Then 75 to 80 for buy 2. We have the National Small Business Optimism Index tomorrow, and they're looking for 94.2. So really no news to speak of. Okay, tomorrow is the 3-year auction. It's rarely a bad one. My guess is, once again, due to the strength of the dollar and the fact that our paper actually pays interest, we'll probably have a pretty good auction tomorrow, all things considered. We're going to have a lower high, lower low. Look for a place to sell it, but it's auction week, and that is the context of the market. So we can sell early strength to see if we can bust the lows, but my inclination is to be a buyer, so maybe a little lower. We'll try our 21s to 25s once again. In London, buy 1. 13 to 17, buy 2. On the sell side, we're going to sell just like this morning failure to get through 29, 29.04. And 7 to 11, nothing's changed. And if the E-mini sells, we'll probably I'll be able to see it a little bit higher. J.P. Morgan came out and said, time to get short again. And those guys are usually within a day or two of the market's top or bottom. Okay, having said 25s to 21s, it may take a 27, 28 to get long. Looking at the 30-year, what a square distribution is, with volumes to the upside, and I like the 3-year auction, so I think 29s to 01s, buy 1, and then buy 2, 21s to 17s. Like the buy side because of the 3-year auction. 11 to 15, sell 1. That would be for Globix. Tomorrow I'd probably move it up. and then 19 to 23. And if the E-mini does fall out of bed this afternoon, which it could do, could very well do, we do not want any part of the short side. Okay, gold still like the long side of the market longer term, and not to say it can't be sold like we talked about today. Inside day, that implies a trading range. And we'll put them together. P put in backwards, don't like to see it go this way, so M stopped at 70. So 70, 72, sell 1. 75, 77, sell 2. Really like the long side better. On the buy side, 60 to 62. And 55, 57. I think you'd bring a lot of buyers in at 55, 57 if we could get it that cheap again. Okay, looking at crude, we did make our 38 level. And again, those calls come from structure. And I mean, the market's going higher. You know, we used to laugh and call it magic when we'd hit our high volume or low volume numbers, but it's just the way distributions work. And this 38.50 area up here would be our next stop. If we can close it above 37.80. So low, higher low, higher high. Look for a place to buy it. I don't trust this rally, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get in the way of it either. Very, very strong P. Last rotate down stopped at 37.54. So 25 to 50 buy 1. Breakout came from 36.75, so 36.75, 37 buy 2. Sell 1, 38, 38 and a quarter. Sell 2, 50 to 75. So, you know, what's one of the things that's really frustrating, you coming, God dang it, I called the market perfectly today and I didn't make a dime. Now, sometimes you can call the market perfectly and you trade and you don't make a dime. But if you find yourself in the situation, I called the market perfectly, I knew where it was going, and I didn't make a dime, you have to ask yourself, what extra piece of information do I need that would allow me to take a trade? And that's what you really have to nail down. And it's a little bit different for each of us. The one that you won't ever get the answer to is that I have to know I'm right before I put the trade on. And if that truly is the case, and it is for some people, then keep doing what you're doing that's allowed you to mass capital and go find somebody that will trade for you. That's hard to do. One of the things that, you know, we get so much emotional capital tied into having to be a trader or having to do this or having to do that. That just may not be your role in life, and worse things could happen to you. I mean, think about the downtime and how quiet this gets and how lonely this avocation can be. It's got its pluses, but it's got its minuses too. And if it turns out that you weren't cut out of the psychological cloth needed to be a trader, hey, worse things could happen to you. Inside day on the euro. Trade it. That's what that says. So we can sell into strength and we can buy into weakness. And our 1025 area, sell 1. 1050, sell 2. On the buy side, I'm going to put 9, put 75 down here for buy one. And then 50. I think it's going to be interesting. I think there's better than a half a chance that Mario Draghi does nothing. Because the central banks, I mean, the European economy is showing modest growth. If that tepid growth, whatever. And he can do that just like he did in December, saying we don't have to do anything right now, but the second we have to act, we will. And then that would keep some powder dry, and they wouldn't risk having the market not go up when they made those cuts. And there's a pretty good chance the market wouldn't go up if they made those cuts. So there you have it, folks. March the 7th, 2016. I hope tomorrow is as kind to us as today was. We trade, but some days you're hot and some days you're not. Today we had a pretty hot hand the first 4 or 5 trades. Everything kind of worked out, so that is nice. Have a great evening. We hope the moisture starts tonight for us. It's forecast, but it hasn't started yet. I'll see you bright and early in the morning.